Righto, guys, let's move on to the next chapter, chapter 10, in your textbook on page 82, understanding percentage. The big question is, what is percentage? Percentage is actually a fraction which is put into a whole number. But the difference is, righto, let's have a look. A fraction can be anything, even like, let's say, for instance, 1/4. That could be a fraction. Percentage is always measured to 100, right? So in the bottom in percentage, you're always going to have 100. Always. And also what you must remember, the symbol for percentage is like that. So percentage is always pronounced with 100. Always. So if you want to convert this fraction to percentage, the way I do it, like I said to you many times, you must find something that is easy for you to do. And you do it the way that is easiest for you to do, the way you can remember it, and the way you can get it correct. All right? It doesn't matter how you do it. You don't have to do it exactly the way the book says you must do it. Just do it the way that's easy for you. Right? I'm first going to explain the way the book is normally doing it. Then I'm going to give you the way I do it, which is easiest for me. Righto. To convert this fraction into a percentage, what we are going to do, we are going to divide 4 into 100. Because whatever, this must be worth 100. It must be worth 100. Righto. So how many times would 4 go into 100? How many times? It'll be most probably multiply by 25 to get it to 100. Now you know from working from fractions in the fraction section that what we do to the bottom, we must also do to the top. So that is going to be times 25. So what are we going to have on the other side now? We've got 100, which 4 times 25 equals 100, and 25 times 1 equals us with 25. Now we've got a fraction there measuring to 100. So it is 25 parts out of 100, because a fraction is always 100. I mean, percentage is always 100. Always. So now what we have to do, there's 2 things we can do here. The normal way of the book will say you must multiply this by, because that is divide, so you're going to multiply it by 100 over 1. Right? So what will happen is the hundreds cancel each other out, and you're going to be having 25%. Because now is not a fraction anymore, it is now percent. You have converted 1/4 to percent. 1/4 equals us a 25%. That is the normal way of doing it. Or you can do it the way I like doing it, the way I understand it. What I'm going to do firstly is I'm going to convert this to a decimal. Right? I'm going to convert that to a decimal. Now I know 4 divided into 1 is going to give me 0.25. That is a decimal I will get when I divide 4 into 1. Right? Or let's rather just write the steps down so you can remember it. Right? So it's going to be 1 divided by 4, and that equals us with 0.25. Now, when I've got a decimal, right? A decimal, not a fraction, a decimal. When I've got a decimal and I want to convert my decimal to a percentage, all I'm going to do is I am going to multiply by 100 to bring it to 100 parts. Right? Because like I mentioned, it must be 100. It's always measured to 100 parts. Always. So 0.25 times 100, we're going to move our decimal. There's 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2 places. We have, once again, we have 25%. Right? Now to me, this is a lot easier than that. A lot simpler to do, a lot faster to do than that method over there. Whichever method you prefer to use, you use it, right? And if you understand it now, and you can do it, guys, at the bottom of the page, try this. Do it, please. Okay, thank you.